lastly, we're still in bondage to idols. If you're one of the 2 or 3 people in the world who's never heard me say anything about idols, let me give you a very brief. Well, I'll tell you why, because it's so important here to Exodus. If you love anything more than God, even though you believe in God, if there's anything in your life that's more important to your own significance or security than God, now we're talking about everybody here, then that is a kind of pseudo-God, it's a false God, it's a power in your life. It's a covenant master. You're kind of in a covenant with it in a way. And it will continually say, serve me or die, just like Pharaoh. See, objectively, Pharaoh is no longer the master. I mean, he said go, and they're gone. And now Pharaoh comes back and says, I want you back. And this happens in all our lives. Let me give you an example, because I know not all of you are ministers, but some of you are or want to be. This can be true for career, children, or your ministry. If you want to be a good minister, that's fine. And if things go wrong in your ministry, you'll be sad. And if someone gets in the way of you doing a good job in your ministry, you'll be mad. And if there's a threat to the future of your ministry, you'll be afraid. But if your ministry and your success in ministry is actually more important to your self-image than what God says about you, if it's functionally an idol, it's more important to you than God. If you really are getting that belief that I know I'm an important person, I know that I'm worth something, I know I have value because I'm a successful minister. I mean, it's hard to know quite, whether that's what's happened to you, but here's what happens. When someone gets in the way of your ministry, you get incredibly angry. Not just angry, but just vehemently angry. When something goes wrong with your ministry, you're not just sad, you melt down. You completely lose it. And when something threatens your ministry, you're not just afraid, you're not just worried, you are absolutely petrified. You are paralyzed with fear. Why? Those emotions just about eat you up. Those are your old covenant masters coming back, in spite of the fact you've given your life to Christ, coming back and saying, serve me or you will die. You need me. You can't live without me. And that's the point.